So I really prepared myself very well for this DTS. It was in the Netherlands, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna ask if I can have a tour. And I went on a tour, so they showed me this whole building, and I really absolutely hated it. I really thought, like, my goodness, this building it's like, they showed me a room, it was messy, and I literally cried when I walked around that building. I really thought, like, God, you cannot ask me to do this, you know? But I went home and I walked around in my house, and I really felt God saying, like, you know, the only reason why you would not go into mission work is basically this house. And so they're like, okay, yes, I think so. So I went to my parents, and then I asked, like, hey, can I come and live with you again? And they said yes. So I sold everything, and I went back to my parents, like 6 months before DTS started. And I remember, you know, walking into this building again that I absolutely hated. And I think, like, meeting all the people that I would go on this adventure with for this 6 months. Yeah, I absolutely loved it. Like that really changed. Like it went far beyond my expectations, I think. You know, like it's also about the people. If a place feels like home, and I really feel like being in this group of people that, you know, want to do the same thing, really made this building also really my home for that time. For me, the most special thing was to, I think before DTS, I could often have like kind of anxiety, like talking with people or in public, or even just sitting with a group of people around the table, especially like already in Dutch, that was the thing. But then, hey, then I had to talk in English. So that was like kind of like a mountain to go over, to climb over. But you know, like, but that's what the whole DTS is about. You know, you're doing things in groups, you're sharing a meal together, and looking back, like those were, like for me, especially the special moments. Like even though it was kind of, could feel some fear in the beginning, especially when I had English-speaking people sitting next to me. But I think I've learned a lot to just do that, just to face that fear. And I think, like, you know, like sharing a meal together is one of my favorite things to do, even though it was a lot of fear for me back then. Those like pretty normal moments became really special moments, because I've really seen how God worked through that, and yeah, just bringing healing in that. I would say I already had a deep relationship with God. I think like a lot of the DTS, you know, like with every week you have a different topic on the Bible, on relationship with God, the heart of God, Father heart of God. And I think like I've really deepened my faith in God, you know, like that's the whole life of a Christian, of course. But I really feel like spending this time that you invest, like really on purpose, it really helped me to see God more for who He is, and to really trust that He really only wants to have the best for me. I went to Namibia on outreach, beautiful country. We were in Cape Mount Hope at that time. And so on outreach, we would always go into the neighborhood, and we'd go 2 by 2. And often we would just knock on people's doors, and then we would go in. And we were at the house of a lady one afternoon, and she was sick. She had been sick for some time. And so me and my friend, we prayed for her. And so we went home, and we did not really think about it more. But then a week after, we came back, and she walked to us, and her face was really happy. And but she was able to walk again. It had been really difficult for her during her time being sick. So that was a very encouraging moment to see her being very happy and being really changed. And yeah, that changed us, of course, as well. Yeah, it was really beautiful. I would recommend to do a DTS not only for the adventure, or maybe you have a gap year, that's all cool, but really do it if you are ready or are willing to be changed. You can come to DTS and think like, I'm gonna change the world, but I think you need to be prepared that God's gonna change your heart first.